What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to the Farming Sim 17 FS911 Garage Update video. Now, I didn't do one of these for like almost 2 months, and then now we got one, not last week, but the week before, and you got an update today. So, things have been rolling. I've been knocking some stuff out. We are officially, anything that's out of the garage is all that's left, with the exception of those over there, and we'll get to that. But we have 4 trucks now for Poe left to do, I believe. We have tanker, we have wagon, ladder or truck, and then rescue engine 62 too. And all are practically just, it's minor things we have to do, and I'll run down and tell you each of them. So first things first, let's go through what we have completed. So over here we do have Chief 62. It's been done. You guys have seen that. This has been switched back to Utility 62. Since we have ambulances now, the EMS, like the whole idea behind the EMS was to have, so we didn't have to have ambulances. And then I added ambulances, so I was like, I don't really need the EMS anymore, so we switched it back to Utility, even though I do like the EMS version better. But this one, again, is not guaranteed that will be in the pack, because I have to wait to ask Jesse. I have not asked him yet. We will get to that point. There's also another problem with another truck, and we'll get to it when we get there. Next up, we do have Engine 62, Rescue Engine 62, and Brush 62, and then Ambulance 62. All of these have been updated for the screen, or the picture. As you can see here, I took all the, before I even start, I start taking pictures in front of the station, and quickly realized that while it works for these smaller cars, or the smaller vehicles, the actual trucks are kind of too big, and the station behind it would be like disproportionate. Anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do the whole picture. So I just scaled down the whole screenshot, and I added bars to top and bottom just to make it a little bit more appealing, instead of having like, even now the station is not equal in every single one of them, but it's better than what it would have been if I went with this, because like once you get to like the tanker and the truck, it's going to take up like the whole thing. So I didn't want to cut off any of the trucks, so this is the way I did it. I like it, in my opinion, because I couldn't do it all. Like, it would just be so bad. But yeah. Anyway, so all of them have been updated. Again, the engine, like all of them have had the bumpers swapped out on them for these newer ones, and all that. The brush also now has water, so that was the one thing that was holding it back. It did not have the hose or the power wash effect. I don't know what's it called in game, but it now has it, so that is done. And ambulance has gotten its lights. I don't know if that was on the last video or not, but it now has its lights, all the lights. Yay me. Turn those off. Okay, so that is station 1. So let's move on. What's left to do at station 1, or station 62. So we have ladder left. I haven't touched it since the last video. I haven't done anything to it. So the problem with the black being there, I think it's just the way I saved the texture. I'm pretty sure that's the only issue, so I just have to go back and save the texture properly, and that should be fixed. I'm not really sure what else I said was issues on this one. I might have to go back and... Do I have it in my notes? No. So I just gotta figure out what that issue is. Like I said, I think it's just the way I saved the file. No, that'll be done. Wagon 62 is all done. I think all I gotta do is update the store info. Same with ladder. I have to update the store info on that. And Tanker 62, same way. All I have to do is update the store info. These two are practically done. Just updating the picture and the info, done. And then this one needs a little bit of texture work, I believe. And I think everything else, oh yeah, that's what I need to fix, the back part there. But then everything else is good to go there. So let's move on to... same with 622. I gotta update the store info. I don't know if I'm going to release this or not. I might. I don't know. Just the two retired engines back here, sitting here out to the side. Let's move on to station 2 and what's left to do there. So the last time you seen this, it didn't have any texturing on the side. It was just all red, and it had those massive, like, thick drag wheels on it. I have fixed that. It is now normal size, and we have textured it. So this is going to be Duty Chief 62, and it has everything. So it has its lights, all that jazz. It does have the traffic advisor, and then of course your emergency lights are set up exactly like Chief 62. So there is Duty Chief 62, and then we did finish as well. We did finish the Kenworth ambulance. It now has all the lights, different, somewhat different than the GMC. So it's a little bit different. It's not just a copy and paste. Engine 62.2, the current engine 62.2, if I can get to it. Same way, the lights have been fixed. So the rotation nodes are on one again, so they're independent from everything else. They can turn off just like on all the other trucks. It does have your hose and all that jazz. So though that is completely done, and all that's left now is Rescue Engine 62.2, which I have been spending a majority of my time on. It was the first one with the 4 that was left that I wanted to complete because it had the most work to be done, and for some reason the lights are staying, so I gotta figure that out. Were they on one? They had to be. Okay. Okay, so I gotta figure that out. But the texturing is done. We swapped the bumper out. This is another node to Edgar Allan Poe. It's the name of one of his stories. So this is gonna be that highway, because just to match with the other rescue engine. We did. Oh, I haven't done it back here yet. I have worked on this texture. I must not have saved it or zipped it up with this yet. So still some minor things to do. It's a lot further than what it was. It had no lights, emergency or DOT lights. It still had the old bumper on it. And like I said, we've put some work into it since the last update, but everything else is working. So like the tank light works now, the hose works, all that jazz. So that one's good to go. And then after that, I know what you think. So the hopefully by the time this video goes live, I'm gonna have it almost completely done that I can zip it up. Well, probably not. By the end of this week, I should have it zipped up to send out for testing, at least the fire truck part. And yes, I said the fire truck part because I said there was going to be no police. And I may have changed my mind. So I on a whim start working on this. I added a couple of police cars for this pack that I wanted to for like screenshot purposes, and I figured why not? I'll release them. The chargers are the same chargers from the Glen Beach pack. This is Royale Glen Beach pack. This one, I did put the black rims on this and put like a ghost skin on it. So that's different. And then this is a modified version of one of Peyton's Tahoes. So I just painted the sunroof white, so it kind of hides it, or it's the same color as the rest of the body, so it kind of hides the sunroof there, because police cars don't have sunroofs. So I was like, is there a way I can get rid of that? And yeah, so that's my solution, and it works for the most part. I did put the rims from the newer Tahoe, which is actually the rims that are on this one. The newer Tahoe rims are a bit different. They're the ones that are on the Command over there, and then I added a push bar to it. And yeah, so there you go. This is all that's going to be on the Poe side of things. There will be some on the McCormick County Sheriff's Department, which is currently in the works over here. So this is the newer rims for the Tahoes. So yeah, this is the after I finish the police, this is the next step, and this is the sheriff, McCormick County Sheriff. I really was hoping to get a Caprice for this, but all the Caprice models I have suck, and so I'm probably just add a charger, another one of those chargers, paint it with this skin, and put it over here. But yeah, so this is going to be the McCormick County Sheriff. It's going to come with the newer Tahoe, which is not the same one as the Poe. So essentially, it's built on the same mod as the Poe one, but the Poe Command vehicle, or Chief 62, is Lurch's body, which is in all different parts. So I took the original body and plopped it on here to make it a little bit more easier to skin. So I had to basically scale this thing down twice. So it's two different UVs. This one's just easier to work with. That one looks a little bit better because you can blow up the resolution better compared to this one. But yeah, so I definitely want just the easier one for this. And then I took the command unit from Duggan Hills. I took the cap off. I don't know if anybody else had the issue where this was see-through. I did fix that on here because for some reason it was see-through for me. So I fixed that on here. We're going to throw a light bar on it and get all the lights working on that and release. And like I said, we'll probably add a charger. Unless I can find a good Caprice model. If anyone has one that's decent and would like me to in-game it, I will definitely do it because I really want a Caprice for this pack. But beggars can't be choosers. So I do want a car for this, not just the pickup truck and the SUV. I do want a car, so I'm gonna bite the bullet and just do a charger. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. Big update. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I'm hoping to have the fire stuff by the end of this week done, sent off to testing, and hopefully the following week we'll send the police stuff off, and then my goal is to release it on Christmas Day. So that's the I didn't talk about that. So the other one that may not be in the initial release will be Ladder 62 or Truck 62, because Peyton hasn't released this cab yet. So once Peyton releases this cab, a bit of lag. Once Peyton releases this cab, then I'll release it separately if he doesn't release it beforehand. but he asked us not to release anything until he releases the entire pack. So once he finishes or releases his, then I'll release this. But my goal is to get the pack, everything else out on Christmas Day, and hopefully soon after this one. So there you go. But that'll do it for me for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Simulator 17 FS91 garage update videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys will be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.